Okay, testing, testing. We should be good to go. Can you hear me alright? Can you hear the game alright? I messed with the volume controls a little bit, so it should be okay. I don't know how well my voice is projecting, though. There we go. Okay, so that's Maverick. Pi, are you here? Should be. There we go. Yeah, remember in all, like, actual launched games, I can see the YouTube chat. It's only in emulators I cannot see the YouTube chat. Okay. So we're gonna give this one a shot. First I have to fix her equipment. How did I... Oh yes, like this. This game always confuses me because B is confirm and A is cancel. It's a little bit disorientating. Alright. So... Did that not take? I guess I didn't, let me fix that back up. Yeah, I think there we go. Alright. So just to double check here. These are the 3 submissions from Maverick. These are the ones you want, right, Maverick? I believe so. And this is the one I got from Pi. I can't actually edit officers once we start, which is why I'm making sure that it's all set and good to go right now. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and go to the new game. So here's what we can do. We can go to, we have multiple ones. We can go to the Yellow Turban Rebellion, the Alliance Against Dongzuo, Battle of Guandu, Battle of Chibi, Coup d'Etat, I think is how it's pronounced, or a Gathering of Heroes. A Gathering of Heroes is actually where you can customize everything. I believe we actually can use custom officers in these other ones, but this is only here can we be like a an actual ruler and whatnot. Actually, I don't know. Let me. Yeah, it looks like we can be custom officers. Coup d'etat? Well, either way. So here's the question. Do you want to take a check? Do you want to take a look at one of these? Or should we just go straight up and do a Gathering of Heroes? With the Gathering, I can set Lina as ruler, which means I can actually put a couple of units with her. With the others, I have to be a wandering officer, and I don't believe I can take anyone with me. I don't remember, though. I don't usually play these ones. But for Gathering of Heroes, okay. So we're gonna go on beginner because I am a wussy little baby pants. We're gonna go ahead and leave officers' deaths on. This is actually something interesting I thought for that they did for Empires and a couple of other games is if you actually create a custom officer with the same name as a famous officer or even the same name as one of the common NPC officers, if you have this setting on, you will actually replace that officer with your custom one. So if you made like your own custom Lubu, you could replace it by doing this. I found that kind of interesting. So we want all of the officers to appear. Select starting kingdom from the custom unit. Hang on. There we go. Okay, that's a bit better. I did make units, but I'm just gonna check something real quick. Alright. Yeah, I actually cannot take anyone with me if I am a free officer. So here's the question. Do we want to start off as a ruler and pick a couple people to go with us, or should we start off as a free officer? So that, and I would have to actually try to find everybody somewhere in China. Which might be a little problematic, but I don't mind that much. Being a free officer means that we would be able to serve another officer. A ruler means we're doing all the decisions ourselves. Or we have another option of I can just go ruler, grab a couple of our characters, and then step down. So I have them with me, but we still go to serve another officer. So what do you guys think? Actually, I am going to go ahead and take ruler just so I can bring people with us. Alright, let's see. I'm going to also go ahead and take... So we have 6 subordinate slots. We'll go ahead and be a ruler then, so that's what I'm most experienced with. I am actually going to demand a vote from you guys. Which of these, who do you think we should fill in here? Because we got 4 spots we can still fill up. So we can either put in the custom officers, or we can actually start taking from the famous officers. Just when you're picking, be aware that their personalities are still kind of intact. So if we got Lu Bu, there's a high chance he'd basically just flat out betray us. That works for me. Just take whoever the game gives us. Alright. So let's see, where are we starting? Liu Yang, Jin Yang, Yi, Bei Ping, Bei Hai. I'm just kind of looking over what the income is, what the facilities are, what the products they make can be. I've actually unlocked a lot of the battle stuff, but still. Your vote is Ziapi. Where is Ziapi? Ziaping? I don't know how to say that. Jiangzi, Ruling, Jiangling, Chongshan, Chunyi, Huji. There it is. I was like, where is it? I don't see it. There it is. Okay, so we'll take Zappy then. Actually go back. Okay, I can't re-roll the colors or anything, but that's fine. Alright. So this is what we're going to be starting with. And any other officers we get, we're just give me what the game decides it wants to give us. So let's get started. Hang on, I got a cord issue here. There we go. So this is what it looks like when you are a ruler. You, being the ruler, stand up here, and all of your subordinates stay down there. What subordinates are actually there depends on their rankings. Who is there and who is not will actually change as rankings go up. So for the moment, you only get 3 points to do this, by the way. So you can set, it says set up to 3 separate priority levels. For the moment, I'm a little bit more concerned. Whoa. A little bit more concerned about our finances. This is a little bit laggy. If it's not too bad, I'll keep going, but we'll see how it works. what button? There we go. Like, what button is that? I forget. Alright. So here we got, there's multiple things we can do. Personnel, you can recruit someone. You can dismiss an officer you have recruited. Stepping down means that you will become a free officer. I believe you can take 3 people with you when you do this. Promote appoints a title to an officer. I don't remember if this relates to their deeds or whatnot, but it does make them like you more. Interact basically means you take an officer out to drink. Banquets, this raises your friendship level with the one officer you pick. This raises your friendship level with all of the officers in your kingdom. And this vastly raises your friendship level with all the officers in your kingdom. If you have money to spare, the Great Banquet is really good because you can very easily rack up friendship points. And as far as I'm aware, the higher your friendship, the less likely an officer is to stab you in the back. High friendship is also when you start getting, it's also when you start getting marriage proposals. It's when you start getting proposals to be sworn brothers or sworn sisters. Stuff like that. You cannot, like, obviously you can't marry the opposite gender, but a nice change to this is you can make it be sworn siblings with anybody. It doesn't matter what their gender is. The only catch is you can only have, I believe it's 3 sworn siblings total. And much like marriage, there's no way to remove it once it happens. So be sure that's what you want. So for military, we have conscript, which pays money but gets us lots of troops. Large draft, which is the same but better in both, but more costly and more effective. Though honestly, I prefer this because it's still 1,000 less and gets you more than this does. But this only takes 1 time period, so you're basically paying for it all to be condensed. Training increases a specific officer's merits. You do get to pick the officer, and merits are what determine their rank and stuff like that. Special training does that, but better. Group training does that for multiple officers. I don't think it's every officer. I think it's just multiple officers. Targeted healing and heals 1 officer. Group healing heals multiple. Might be all, might not. Exhaustion is actually what happens when you use an officer multiple times in a row in battles. If you do not give them a chance to rest in between, and even just like not fighting at all is resting, they will become exhausted and their stats will go down. On the difficulty level I play, that's not a huge deal. It still does affect them quite severely, and it is something we do want to keep an eye on, but it's not that big a deal. Politics, you sell materials to get money. You take material and gold from the people in the regions that you rule. But this lowers happiness, and low happiness is not really a good thing to have. Unless you're a giant jerk, but, you know. Trade just gets you more materials and gold without any kind of cost. Construct facility, makes a facility. Move capital, allows you to move your capital city to another area you control. Repair, repairs the damage to a region, which is done when someone tries to invade you and you don't repel the invasion. Complete repair takes it to the highest level. And donate means you lose 2,000 gold, 2,000 supplies, but you raise the happiness of your city pretty significantly. We don't have it right now because I believe it is only for a virtuous ruler, but there's something called mass donate, which does that, but for all of your cities. And in a later game, when I'm swimming in resources, I'm going to be using that a lot. Oops. Schemes, right now all we can do is just make an alliance with other kingdoms. Battle, pretty much all of these should sound self-explanatory. Invade means we invade a territory to take it. Defend means we defend our own kingdom if someone is invading us. Raid means we raid a territory to inflict damage on it, and I have never found a use for this. It is probably only really useful on higher difficulties, but I find it just easier to just flat out invade. And subjugate just means you subjugate a vagabond unit, which there aren't any. Vagabond units are basically units of roaming free officers. You will see those from other people's games appear because that's just kind of natural for the game to do. Purchase lets you go shopping, and rest means you just skip the time period without doing anything. Now, you might notice that a lot of these have little arrows in the sections in the second row called virtue. Virtue actually affects your officer. It affects what options you have during this rule. It affects how other people will react well with you. And it actually, I think it affects one other thing, but I don't quite remember what it is. There are 4 virtue levels. If you look up by our name at the top, you'll see like a little blank face. That means we are at neutral virtue. There is neutral, +1, +2, -1, and -2. The pluses are for good, virtuous people. You'll see those on like Liu Bei. The minuses are for basically jackasses. You'll see those on like Sima Yi. And it actually does take into account your virtue versus an officer's virtue if you're trying to like make alliances or you're trying to sway people. But all of your characters have virtues. So you can actually, you can like if I was trying to make a deal with Sima Yi, and Li Na was +2, she would not have a very good chance, but I could send an officer who was -2, and Sima Yi would react to them better than he would Li Na. The way of life you pick for a character on creation will actually set what their virtue is when they act as NPCs like this. We can only really affect our playable characters and they will always start at neutral virtue. So, just for the moment, I am going to try to guess a little bit. Trying to guess a little bit more resources. Also, I say take of time, but it's basically a month at a time. So here you can see the income you make, what your expenses are, and stuff like that. We are actually sitting fairly decently in that we aren't spending more than we are making. And it looks like the kingdoms around us are starting to get a little bit frisky. So notice we can only recruit from places we actually own. So we can see who we've got here. Wait a minute, what? What is Sun Quan doing here? Okay. And here you can see one of the side effects of the Gathering of Heroes is it just kind of haphazardly throws people everywhere. Unfortunately, I don't think do we have enough? We have just enough to try and see if we can sway Sun Quan. So let's see if it'll work. Oh, different person? Okay. Well, the price was high, so I thought it was the same person, but either way, it worked. So we're kind of poor, but we have another officer. Also, yeah, when you do stuff, you gain titles. Titles affect what your way of life is, which is, like, they affect what your way of life is, and they unlock other ways of life and stuff like that. Sunshine Zhang. Let's take another look, see if I can find her again. Oops. Is she here? Oh yeah, she's right here at the top. Okay. She probably won't be here by the time we actually get the money back, but it's fine. Also, as you might be able to hear, everything is voiced in this game. Also, speaking of that, I'm sorry if you can hear the fans. I can try to turn the volume up a bit if needed. Oh, good. The thing about Gamecasters, it seems to filter out a lot of the background noise, which I am very, very happy with. I just didn't know if it was working with the fans on so high. Okay, so here. Notice how our area is now green, while everything else is white? That means that the peasants in our area are very happy, which means good things are going to be happening. Also notice that if you focus on finance and stuff, your officers will donate their own money to the cities. which is a very good way to get happiness if you can't afford it. Since we only have one right now, okay, so that is both good and bad. It's good because a kingdom that is already being attacked cannot attack other people, but it's bad because we only have one way to go now. We can only attack south. Also, this is kingdom strength, which I've never entirely certain how to read. I assume that's just the straight up troops. Also, quick saves! Quick saves are nice. Oh yes, we need to build a weapon forge. Also, yeah, you can tab between the map, what you're supposed to be doing, and nothing. Alright, so... there we go, politics. I don't really want to get rid of either of those, so we'll just, actually, I'll have an idea. That's a familiar name! So is that! So remember when I said that they just, like I said, they just kind of throw it willy-nilly? Who all are we working with here? Hoshido. Oh! That's interesting. I think someone put a Fire Emblem Fates unit in here. I don't recognize any of the other names on these lists, on this list beside Song Kunrei, which is one of the ones I've created, and Sun Wukong, which is also one of the ones I created. Also, you see at the top, you can see success rate. Let's see if Kurt can talk him. Someone did in fact make a Fire Emblem Fates unit. That's kind of hilarious. I don't know what making alliances with vagabond units does, but I just kind of wanted to do that. Alright, so every 6 months, I think it's 6 months, there's a war council. So we are going to go on the offensive now, because we've got a bit more supplies and a little bit more comfortable sitting here. Yes, that looks good. Alright, so first, where is it? Jing Wei and Song Kunrei. Oh, they will send officers to support us while we were in battle. That is nice. I kind of want to figure out where the Hoshido unit is to recruit them properly, but I don't actually know how to do that. Alright, so... let's hit up Jiang Wei first, because that will actually get rid of... Jiang Wei only has one territory, so let's start with that. So we're going to be taking in everybody. Kind of want to get this properly ordered. There's not any point to ordering it like this, but I want to. And if I hit that, all the troop numbers go up. How do I remove you? I forget. Why? There we go. We'll let him sit out because he's just not really got the officers to deal with this properly. And we'll split Kurt and Baiki. We'll split their forces so that they're both sitting a bit prettier. All right. So here's the map of what we're invading, and in this case we're invading Hefei. Hefei? So the blue on the map is ours, the red on the map is our enemies. What bases we start with is actually determined by how many troops we bring in. The more troops we have, the more bases we get, and it is entirely possible for you to box them in with only like 3 bases. I've done it before, and I've had it done to me. It's not really fun when it's on your side, but the battle objectives, these are things that give us merits if we do them. In this case, if we defeat Lu Gi, I am naming these names, I am so sorry. Bai Qi and Hufei, alright. So if we defeat Lu Gi within 3 minutes, we'll get 100 merit. If we keep our total troops from going beneath 75% and 50%, we'll get merits. This is a lot harder than it sounds, because you don't really have control over your other guys. And if we just defeat 4 enemy officers, we also get the merit. So, our main goal is, in order to win, we take the main camp, or we defeat the leader. The game doesn't really care which one we do. So this gives us info about the battlefield. It tells us where all of our officers will start. It tells us where the enemy officers will start. Also, apparently Cao Cao is here. Or, not Cao Cao, Cao Cao. That one I knew how to pronounce, and I just messed up. So you can see who's all here. You can look at the bases. You can actually reinforce a base if you're willing to pay, you can do fortify base, and you can, pay your materials to fortify the base. I don't really find that necessary right now. Yes, the time limits are a major thing. So stratagem setting lets you set what stratagems you can use. These, I believe, were actually, when you unlock a stratagem, you keep it forever, I believe, is what it is. And whatever stratagem you have attached to your, the character is what they use. Like, some of these are favored by Lina, which is why she has some of these. And officer info just tells you about the, it lets you look at, your own weapons, it lets you look at other things. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be swapping weapons because, she doesn't have the second talisman card, which is kind of why we need to get a weapon shop, but, we can mess with that a little bit later. Items, it lets you equip stuff. Items are one use with the exception of this, which begins us mounted on the warhorse I have set. Which, I don't think I actually set the warhorse. Whoops. I'll have to do that a little bit later. And this just lets us pay bonus points to use an item. Bonus points you get, I believe, by just beating the thing. And this lets you save, suspend it, whatever. We're just going to start it again. So since I didn't set a warhorse, I didn't start on a warhorse. So we're just going to have to hoof it. What I can do... where is it? There we go, individual orders. So what I can do is I can actually set orders for everyone to follow. And they will follow these orders to the best of their abilities. Also, if you notice, if you look down above my health, you'll notice that the D-pad gives me quick options. Also, our taunt failed and the enemy's taunt failed, which is kind of funny. And this is lagging a little. It's not enough to bother me, but if it is enough to bother you, let me know. Also, I love the Tao cards. I forget what the actual like weapon itself, the weapon style is called, but I love them so much. Yeah, if the slight lag doesn't bug you guys, I'll keep going. Because it's nowhere near enough to bother me. Also, if you can, you want to take down these turrets, but they are really, really high HP. I usually prefer just to ignore them. But if you take down the turrets, it drops the base by like 50 people. If you look at the very top center, you can see, oh, what did confiscate? What did that do? Ah! And that is not mine. Actually, fine. That is my mini-map. What is... This is a defend. There we go. I don't know what button I hit for that, but it worked. Also, it's the right bumper that swaps your weapons, and you can swap it mid-attack to do stuff. Off the horse. Which you will actually be seeing, but not until I get, another set of these cards. I actually don't like equipping people with 2 different weapons. I vastly prefer sticking with 1 style weapon per character, so what I tend to do is I tend to get them 2 copies of the same weapon, but with different elements. Maverick can explain this far better than I can, I'm sure, but there are basically 3 elements in this game. Heaven, Earth, and Man. And they have a rock, paper, scissors sort of thing to them. Much like the grass, fire, water of Pokemon. Only this is far more deadly than Pokemon is. There we go. Was it this button? That button, okay. It is the left trigger that calls the horse, and the right trigger brings this up. Which, we're not really using any stratagems this time. Oh, that was a bad spot for the YouTube chat, because I can't actually see the upper part of the map. I'm not entirely certain where I'm going. Yes, heaven beats Earth, Earth beats man, and man beats heaven. If I recall correctly. I really like this this Muso attack. You can't quite see it on such a low bar, but basically she has the cards circle her and then walks through the enemy. Hey, look at that! Oh hey! Shu got a base! Where did she get that? It was up there, wasn't it? Right there! Good job! Okay, and with that, their main camp is open. So for those who haven't played any of these games, in order to take the main camp, you have to have at least 1 line from your bases attached to it. You can go cause trouble, but you can't actually take the base. Where's the horse? Horsey. I'm really happy somebody put a Fire Emblem's Fate Vagabond unit in here. That just makes me all kinds of happy. Whoa. Wait a minute. What? Did I capture the commander? Okay. I don't remember it ending if you defeat the commander. Oh no, that's right. It does end if you defeat the commander. Apparently, I just completely nuked South out of there. I didn't even notice he was there. And yes, we didn't defeat 4 officers. We failed that one, but not too big a deal. And so you can actually see everybody who participates in the battle gets merits. It shows you how much attention I'm paying to the other enemy to the enemies and I don't even know what commander I just beat up. I just beat him up and made him go away. It looks like Renshu, Panchi, and Shunbei did the best. Kurt and Bai P did a little bit less. And Kaze and Takumi somehow got a lot of merits despite the fact they showed up late. I did capture him. Cool. So just like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, which Maverick played for us, they can refuse to join us. So the only option we have now is we can release him, or we can execute him. If I remember correctly, releasing gives you virtue, executing gives you negative virtue. Takes away virtue, I suppose, is the thing. So we're just gonna go ahead and let him go. He's not the enemy. The only time I ever like tend to push execution or recruiting is if they are the enemy ruler, because if you recruit the enemy ruler, you actually get all of their land. So, also we apparently did capture Cao Cao somewhere in there. Get out of here. Also, as you can see, they're not anywhere near as rude as they are in the Romance of the Third Kingdoms. Oh, hey, it's the pretty yin yang lady. Where did you come from? Okay, I didn't even see this dude. Oh, that's right. I think when you take the last bit of territory a ruler has, you capture all of their officers. Rude. Hi, Gilgamesh. Your hair is rather white today. And we're up to the NPC officers that no one cares about. So we got two. We got Gilgamesh's white-haired heir and this guy. Which is not too bad. So as you can see, our way of life changed. And we got a stratagem for it, which I already had. Oh, hey! I already forgot his name. I saw it not a minute ago, and I've already forgotten what his name is. Hi! Also, as you can see, because Bei, Shi, Kurt, and Shu are our highest ranked officers, they appear in our table during negotiations. Which I always thought was super, super neat. So he wants to make, he wants us to give him resources. No. I just think that the people in, like, the Dynasty Warriors games seem to be a lot more polite than the ones in the Romance of the Third Kingdom ones. Yeah, I thought he was, they can ask for an alliance, they can ask, for, supplies. I think there's something else they can ask for, but I don't quite remember. Also, I am going to go to settings, before I forget, and select the warhorse. These are all warhorses that I have actually made. Which, you can see their abilities, you can see their speed, you can see their power. I generally prefer using Shade myself because he's got high speed but also charge. That charge ability, it actually raises your Muso gauge while you are mounted on the horse. So you can't turn them in this for some reason. So I don't remember which ones I made for Lena. I'm just gonna go with you. You look fine. Also, you can select the music that plays here. You can select the banner you use, which one was? This one was Lena's, I think. You can change your equipment here. Here's the fun part. You can actually pick what the background is. So residence is when people come into your house or you're talking in your house. You can get a cave, you can get a tavern, you get a little encampment kind of tent, your basic house, a forest house, a mansion, a Western-style tavern, which, why are you living in a Western-style tavern? Western castle, an intellectual mansion, a Japanese castle, Orochi's castle, which we apparently kind of yanked through space and time to steal. Whatever this is. Another open camp, a scholar's mansion, an expensive mansion, a ruffian's mansion, which not really sure what this is meant to be. I don't know why it's called the ruffian's mansion. We have a desert castle, a ruined house, wood, stone, gold, some of these other ones in different colors. If there's anyone you would specifically like to see, just let me know. I'm not super connected on the houses, but the council chamber is, I believe, what we're standing in now? I believe so. Maybe not. Oh no, we're sitting in the audience chamber. So the council chamber is, I believe, where like we meet those people who are talking to us to ask for rewards and stuff. So I want to go with this for now. Yeah, this is a thing. I'm not sure why this is a thing, but this is a thing. Also, so is this. We apparently yanked it from Alice in Wonderland. I like a lot of these things. The audience chamber here is where we are right now, right? Yeah. So this is the audience chamber. So you can change the colors. I think this is the audience chamber, isn't it? I legit can't recall. I can't recall which is which. This is kind of cool, though. I'm fairly sure this is the audience chamber because it has the throne behind us. So you can see there's a lot of different audience chambers here. So I'm going to stick with the pretty golden ones that we're using now. Let's actually take a look at this. So you pick it and you back out. And it changes where you are. You can't look around, so it's kind of meh. I feel like this one. So let's go with this one for a little while. Also, it's always kind of overcast, this stuff. And I'm going to save really quick. Just in case something goes terribly, terribly wrong. Here's the Vagabond unit. Can I not actually recruit the Vagabond unit? Or can I not recruit them because I still have an alliance with them? I think it's Subjugate, isn't it? Where is it? Yeah, it looks like I have to go with Subjugate. Push the shift key to shift your camera angle. I am. Nothing's happening. Watch it on sticky keys. Hold on. Shift key doesn't do anything. Let me test the... Test my buttons, I guess. Hold on. No, select is quick save. Why does that? Ah, X. X shifts the camera view. Oh, hey, you can see the river on the side there. Let's go with this for a little while. Yeah, I don't know why it says shift. Shift didn't work. I hit both of them. Well, anyways. Oh, yes, that is actually not attached. Okay, so I want... a weapon forge. So I can actually get Lena equipped. And also so I can equip anyone else we might want. We can't go up because they're being attacked. We actually can't attack the other one either because they're being attacked. Like, can we? Apparently I can, okay. I thought you... Oh, you can't attack the same spot someone else is being attacked in. Houseman cards. And we're going to get... I usually prefer going with Heaven and Earth. And we go here to equip. And now Lena is actually properly equipped. I will be doing that. Excuse me. I am very willing to play other characters. I will just need to equip them before I do that. So feel like if you want to see another character, feel free to request them. That was the word I was looking for. Let's try to get some more troops here. Also, you can see my banners in the background there. Hello? Oh, cool! So, like, remember when I said nice things happen when you have high happiness? This is one of the things that can happen. If you keep your cities happy, your peasants will, like, flock to volunteer for your army. Also, yeah, because script does not lower happiness, or your virtue because you are paying them to join. You are not forcing them to join. This does because you are forcing them to join. Let's see. What do we want to do today? Try using she sometimes. She is my win button, is he? Does he use spears? Is that what he uses? Like, the only things that actually appear on this list are what, are ones that you can actively use. So someone in your kingdom uses these. Does she, which does she use? Is it spears or dragon spears? Dragon spears. Somebody tell me how much money I have. I can't actually see. Alright. So which two of the dragon spears do you want for him? So we'll field she this time. I've never used this before, so this should be kind of interesting. Yeah, is it heaven and earth, earth and man, heaven and man? Which two should I load him out with? 6315. Okay. Heaven and earth. So with that, we go to ally info. Can I not equip him with it? Okay. Do I have to do that in the fight? He already did. Do they auto-equip it when you buy them? We'll let Pan-Shi lead the way this time. I'll check here in the prep. He did. Oh, that is cool. So if you buy two of their favored weapons, they will actually equip it. That is nice. I should have, yep. The custom saddle of those items are actually equipped to your let's save. Oh. They're actually equipped to the player, not the character. So if you like switch the played characters, it doesn't matter. I think I'm going that way. I might need to do that YouTube chat. It's a little hard to see. You're a little late. You can recommend a song. I'll use she again. You can recommend a song for that fight. How's that sound? Whoa, I did not expect to go in the air. Stop it. He's breaking shields? That's impressive. Whoa! I'm liking this spear set. Bang! I apologize severely, Maverick, because I'm probably using him in the worst way to use him, but I'm liking this. X. What do the dashes mean? X, Y? That? Okay. Oh, there's the horse. There you are, Shade. Come on. Whoa, hello. Whoa, hello! I didn't realize we had a person here. Also, yeah, if you swap weapons in battle, you do an attack with it. Did I kill him? I killed him. Okay, so we're currently on the... What weapon are we using? Is that... Nice, okay. Let's sneak in this way. I forget what color red is. I think that's heaven, maybe? Oh, and you can do little clashes with enemy officers like this! You just have to hit the button repeatedly, and if you win, you stun them. What strategies does he have? He does not have any stratagems really decently. Okay, that's not good. Alright, so heaven. I see why you called this the officer killer, though. This is impressive. What? Oh, that's only Shunbei did. Okay. Alrighty, let's see here. It's a drill! Come on. I'm trying to mix up the combos a little bit here. Oh, hey! Did you just spawn right behind me? I think you just spawned right behind me. That's not cool. For XY, okay. Yay! I probably shouldn't have taken Lena out, but the reason I don't like putting your non-controlled ruler in is because they actually act as another lose scenario. If you get knocked out, or if they get knocked out, then you lose. But I should probably do that so that she doesn't fall behind on merits. Apparently Takumi and Kaze were going to show up, and they just didn't run fast enough. But yeah, actually, like, playing as a character raises their merits by a lot. That's one of ours. It's apparently in really bad shape, though. So we should, yeah, you won't be able to give orders if the leader is in the fight. So it's not something I really like doing. Hmm? Oh, hey! Shu actually recruited somebody for us. Way to go! Good job, girl. Okay. Wait, I thought one of these were broken. I guess somebody already repaired it. I don't know who that is, but props on being quick about that. Okay. What? Okay! That works! Also, Kurt and Bay are the only ones here. That's strange. I thought Shu had higher merits than Bay did, but I guess not. So, we just got Hoshido. Who did that give us? Who all did that give us? I actually want to know. Ryoma, Takuma, Hanoka, Reina, Sakura, Kaze. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okie dokie then. Huh. I wonder why I wonder why these guys are neutral. I thought oh. Oakley dokley then. Also you can see we can now request supplies from our kingdom, which is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna push my luck. Tenchi, Rinshu, Kurt, Bay, and let's give the ninjas a run here and see how they go. Who am I missing? And Baiki, you sit out for now and just kind of rest yourself up. Alright, so let's give this a shot. The Battle of Heifei theme. Okay. Battle objectives. We need to capture at least 4 bases and defeat at least 4 officers. Okay, so we're going to want to stick. Okay, so if I go straight up and then follow the supply lines, that should actually not be an issue. Alright. Select music. Battle of Heifei. There we go. It's a bit belated, but it did in fact save me the trouble of subjugating them. I didn't expect that. Also fire, as you can see here. Set the camp on fire. And setting the camp on fire drops all of enemies' health who are in it to half. Four. Slam. back on the ground, she. Yeah, since she is the commanding officer here, he can actually give orders. So Shu and Kurt will go get that one. Faye, Kaze, and Kagura will go that way. And Saizo and Ryoma will go that way. And I believe I need to go this way. I believe this is the right way. Oh, hello! Mercy. Mercy. I like this theme. I am going that way. Okay. Sorry about that. It just is kind of hard to see the map. Whoa, that's a bit more slow down than I expected. That's alright, we're fine. Dang. I might go, we'll see. A Pan family theme, huh? Also, can I just find it really, really funny, the voice set you used for Shi? Because, he says Boku. And that just kind of cracks me up, because she doesn't seem the type to say Boku. No. Let me go this way first. The base is a little bit lower down. And I'm getting a lot of sudden slowdown with nobody around. That's a little odd. I'm not certain why it is doing this. That's not the button I meant to press. Oh well. Yeah, you can trigger your Muso on the horse and it charges like crazy. It's, dubious use. Also, that just took the base, so that's fine. Alright, so now we can go back north. Maybe it's the ninjas causing the lag. Also, no, you can't charge through hordes of enemies. If you try, your horse will rear like that sometimes. Doesn't matter how big it is or what its skills are, it will rear like that, so it's not overly worth it. Apparently, that is the wrong charge. I thought it would charge his Muso attack while he was on the horse, but I guess not. I love that spiral! Also, yes, enemy officers will actually take interest in you. you're shredding their enemy, if you're shredding their armies. I don't remember. I think you can get, you can actually get enemy officers try to recruit you if you are, a non-ruler. Oh, hello! That is Shunbei's father. And we got a problem. Okay. So I sent everybody down to deal with Shun Lao. Oh, somebody used taunt and it worked! I didn't quite catch who used it, but whoever it was, I'm so glad. I believe it was Bei. I think Bei is the only one in this group who has taunt. But it's actually a very useful skill if the enemy doesn't ignore it. Hi! Bye! Luckily, it looks like everyone managed to get to Shun Lao to at least keep him occupied while she here works. Also, you're wondering why I play it on easy? This is actually why. It's not that I don't like the officers being a challenge, which I do, but there's just so much chaff to cut through. And good job, we got Lao out of the way. And Bei is healing herself. Okay, where is the leader? Come on, buddy, where are you? Also, I think she just cracked the screen. Yeah, right there. It looks like he cracks the screen. This is one reason I don't really like having a lot of help in the bases, is their troops push out the enemy troops in spawning, which makes it a little harder to get lots of kills racked up. Nice! Good job, Kurt. Bang. I can see why you picked the Dragon Spear now. This is actually kind of fun. And they took another. Over there somewhere. That was not the leader. Whoa, hello. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, the base captains are good to prioritize because they take out, I think it's 20 when you kill them? Okay, somebody reappeared. Ah, it was Lao. And now he's gone. Where's the leader? I would have thought he would have appeared by now. They usually appear well before I get below 50. Okay. Oh, hey. I don't know where he put it, but Good to have. Oh, there we go. There's only 10 the base captain does. There we are. Well, okay, because the leader didn't want to come out to play, we had to actually take the camp. Everybody got a lot of merits this time. Hey, she actually joined us this time. Wow, everybody joined us this time. I'm a little surprised. They don't usually do that. Whoops. Yeah, maybe they could just get tired of getting beaten up. Let's try to get our holdings in a little bit better state. So we need to recruit an officer, form an alliance, and build something. I don't think Kunrei is interested in being friends. We'll see if Wukong is. Okay. Wait, what do these guys have the highest chance? Alright, you know what? Go talk to the monkey boy. Sun Wukong is not interested. I'm gonna try again though, because I would actually, I would really like to have him. Hi? Oh! I kind of forgot to do this. Your officers can sometimes introduce you to free officers, which increases your friendship with them. That's one with a higher chance. I like this guy. I don't even really know who he is, but I like him. And Wukong's being difficult. Okay. That's another thing that can happen when your people are happy. They can find things for you. Alright, first of all... there's Marketplace, Training Ground, Moving Forwards, Marketplace, Training Ground, Mine. And we got more recruits. Alright, who are we looking at here? She's in. Feel free to speak up if you see anybody of particular interest here. I don't know very many names, so I'm just kind of going off what little I do know. Sui. Sing by Key. No, that's not who I think it is. The free officers can actually change. They do move around, I believe. Zhang Liao. Where was Zhang Liao? Is he down here? I'm not so sure about recruiting a Sao, but Sean or Liao. I cannot say names, I swear to God. Sean or Liao might be a good idea. I just need to figure out where they are. Before I saw those names. Zhang Liao. Chow? Okay, so Zheng Liao is here. He is in Zuchang. And apparently he was more than happy to join us. Recruit can fail, I believe. Okay, one thing I'm going to do... How am I looking? I need an alliance. I hate to keep pushing on... Let's see if Cao Ren is anymore. Wow, he's not. Okay. I'm trying to get ones that are bordering ours, trying to give us a little bit of breathing room here. Weapon set. Oh, Bei uses his weapon set? Neat. So he's a fancy golden man. I don't know. Finally he agreed. Alright, so Wukong's not going to bother us, and he might actually help us, which is good. That gives us a little bit of breathing room. And Ding Fang is introducing us to more people. Alright, so there's one thing I have been forgetting to do that I need to do as soon as I can figure out where it is. Dismiss. Promote. So for the Marshal, obviously, we want Pan Shi. And for, what was it? The Strategist, Rin Shu. By doing this, Rin Shu and Pan Shi will always be at the front two spots in this. Their friendship will also go up as well. So for prefix, Shun. Bei can have Bei Hai. Oh, that didn't work. Interesting. Let's see. We can take Hefei, and Bai Qi, and take Liu Cheng, and that should be fine. We don't have a whole lot of cities to work with here. Yes. I have 3 officers with low friendship. Yeah, you can see Shi and Shu got rotated to the front. That's because they are my Marshal and my Strategist. I'm not sure who has low friendship with me, though. Besides, I guess, everybody. Yeah, I feel like Ding Fei just likes getting plastered with his ruler. It's like, come on, you're a cool lady. Let's go get drunk. Also, I cannot remember this dude's name for the life of me. Mr. Indecisive will be getting a prefix position. Once I have a city, I can give him the prefix position of. Let's just go with that. I kind of want to hunker down for a little bit. Yuan Shao, thank you. Aw. Zinkai, are you a bit of a recluse? I guess an introvert. So yeah, you can see doing this drastically increases people's friendship. Which I kind of want to do because I don't really want officers to run off and take troops with them. Because they can in fact do that. And it's not really a fun time for anybody. So for now, let's try to get some funds back up. Yeah, Rin's Shu is one of the highest because I've been using her. Using them in battle actually, using them in battle also increases their friendship. Yuan Shao and Xing Sai. Alright. Like, I mean, like, I think I've said it in multiple other videos, but if I am mispronouncing something, correct me. I am not doing it intentionally, and I would like to know how to really pronounce it. It just takes it a while to stick in my head, is all that it is. Oh, hey, look! She was going donating. I may have everyone just focus on finance. Wukong likes us even less. I don't have a good enough repertoire with Sao Ren, apparently. It's not surprising that I don't know how to pronounce anything. Yep. I really appreciate the corrections, Maverick. I just wish I could recall them for more than like 5 minutes. All right, so Sao Ren is on our side for now. And we're getting dang, look at that. We're not going to need to I feel like we're not going to need to recruit any. We're just getting volunteers left and right. Alright, so the money issue we have is because we don't have a lot of marketplaces. So I think what I'm going to do is get rid of the academy. The academy is good, but it's only really good if you actually, like, can buy the stratagems from them. And I've got a whole lot of stratagems. I can't help him. We're not allied with him anymore. He didn't want to have an alliance. He's looking alright. Okay, so we're going to need to go conquering here. Yeah, I immediately, like, once the alliance ran out, I immediately went to try to make the alliance again, but his percentage chance had dropped by a full 10%. So I was just like, that's just not worth it. Alright, so what are we looking at here? So recruit an officer, form an alliance, and an invasion. Yeah, see, Wukong is steadily dropping. Guan Yu, on the other hand, seems open. Oh, hey, I think I remember you. Aren't you the, like, dude with Liu Bei? And I think all of the people who are fans of Romance of the Three Kingdoms just sharpen their pitchforks a little bit. Also, I'm not sure why the screen went all colorful. It didn't on my end. Okay, so we need to recruit. So high. Let's see about Lushan. Hey, look, we got the... I forget what they called this dude. I know it wasn't a nice word, but I don't quite remember what they called him. I think it was simple. Okay. Now, first things first. We need to wipe Song Kunrei's. Song Kunrei needs to be wiped off the map. with us. We got Lucian and oh wow. We'll start raising these guys up. Oh crud, I forgot to equip Shu. Alright. Sorry, Shu, I guess you're fighting with a weaker weapon. Do not let me forget to equip her when we actually get out of this. Here I am. Where am I on the map? Did it work? Ah! Leah, I had no interest in your taunts. Okay. Let's just send everybody down there to get them out of my way. Oh, I will, trust me. That is actually what I am majorly worried about. I haven't discussed it yet, but you notice how Zute there has a hazard sign above his head? That means that the weapon type he's using, we are weak to. What? Whoa, hello! Cool! That's why I outfit them with the same weapon but 2 different types, so when that happens we can just swap the type. This is cool! Also, yeah, I am going to alternate between Lina, Rinshu, and whatever Maverick would like to see me play. So I think that's fair since everyone's watching. Don't you? By the way. I might swap in Kurt instead of Lina at some points. But yeah, how are you liking the weapon you picked for her, Pi? Definitely one you want to keep? Because I'm already kind of loving it. Yep, no problem. The only thing that I'm slightly worried about when it comes to officer use is merits, and I can easily raise that up a little bit later. Oh. What? What? What was that? That was cool. I know there's an alternate Muso, but I don't know how to trigger it, unfortunately. Well, Rinshu just carved a bloody path up to the main camp. And she got a bunch of merits for it. Yay. Wait, Sun C. Oh, they must have been our backup, but we finished it too fast. Here's Kunrei. Wait, I thought we had you. Why were you introducing us to people if we didn't actually know you? Were you literally hopping kingdom borders just to go drinking with Lina? Wait, did he say our pleasure? Do you have... Okay. The rage gauge to maximum rage gauge. I'm just gonna jam the button here. Because we don't actually care about those people. Oh, it's a royal we. Okay. I wasn't entirely certain what was going on there. Next battle, okay. Oh, yes! Oh, this is gonna be so cute.
私たちはこれで義兄弟。困難には協力してあたりましょう。
あなたのような人が義兄弟だなんてとても頼もしいよ。
Oh god, this is so cute. I can't take it. I really like how the ceremony goes too. Just swipe. So cute. It's such a short little cutscene, but I love it so much. Is Mai Dai actually super cute when you see him with Ma Chao? Ma Chao? I don't know. I'm sorry, I do not know. A precedent for cutting the vase in half? I actually had a feeling that there was, but I just didn't know what it was. Okay, I swear to God, Ding Fei just jumped kingdom borders to come drinking with us. That is just a thing. Yeah, okay, go ahead and just drop it in Messenger and I'll read it when we're done. Anybody else who wants to know, you can just, like, Google Ma Dai and Ma Chao. Our merits are kind of low. Excuse me. Also, apparently people are burning Wukong's land out of spite for turning us down. Oh, we actually have 5 cities now. In fact, well, I can't do that until the war council is over. Let's go back to finances. I don't even know if we have Alienate, but we'll try it. Devil May Care order. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out who we should actually have running things. Oh. Actually, no. Yuan Shao's been here longer. That looks about right. Yeah, she is a little girl in the big audience hall, but... Oh, I can actually post them multiple times? Shift to subordinate settings. Oh! Interesting. I can't actually set subordinate to the martial strategist, which makes sense. Okay. Let's see. You know what, let's go this way. Anybody you see that Bai Kui might want for her subordinates? Unfortunately, Rin Shu will not be getting any subordinates, but that's because she's my strategist. So she's basically like... I think strategist and martial are the same rank, so she's basically like one step underneath me. So, you're a ninja. Yeah, that is articulated a little bit better. Thank you for that. Let's give her Ding Fing. Is that you? Does that look alright, Maverick? Is there anybody you don't want with her, or specifically want with her? Alright. Okay, so she will have that, and Kurt. Oops, no, I wanted... No, I wanted subordinates. So Kunray, he can get... Shin Lao can help him out a bit. Jin Kai and Sun Quan. Bei needs some heavy hitters. Also her father, wherever he is. He is somewhere in this list. There we go. And, wait, am I... Why is it listing other people's? Or whatever. Apparently I took 2 from Kurt. Where's he stationed? He's stationed in Heipei. Oh, for crying out loud. I hit shift with like 3 or 4 seconds if at minimum between each one. Why? Okay, the ones in ZP are the free ones. Those are the ones that are not yet placed. Yao Shun is last. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. That looks a little bit better. I actually have subordinates to work with. I'll start assigning more when we start getting officers that matter. Because we've got a whole lot of just NPC garbage officers. Where is Baiki? No. I'm not giving you anything. Go away. Where is Baiki? There she is. I was just worried she'd gotten taken off of the... No, I mean, I was worried she was removed from the audience chamber. Because from the angle it was, Shunbei was actually hiding her. I couldn't quite see her. Which, I mean, if she does get knocked off, I don't want that. But if it happens, there's not a whole lot I can do. Hello? Ow. Ow. Okay. Also, we actually need to get, like, Lina married to someone, so put your votes in now. She is expensive. I am somehow not all that shocked that Sima Shi is expensive. But, I wasn't expecting it. Nope. And he's still getting us drunk with people. Alright. Yay, donations! Okay, is he still here? Yes, he is. Ow! That's a low success rate. Oh, I didn't think it would be cheap. I just didn't expect that much money. Do I get the money back if it fails? I feel like I don't. But I don't remember. Oh yeah, Pi, which of these, pick two of these. Which do you want? They're upgraded, weapons, so we're replacing both of your stuff. Heaven and Earth, okay. Also, apparently, if you buy it once, it's bought for everybody, so that's why people auto-equip it if it's their favorite one. What does... What does, my key use? So that I can get her equipped for use too. I don't know what Bay uses either. I know you said she used the same as somebody else, but I don't remember what that was. What are crossbows? Okay, Heaven and Earth again? Now I'm just gonna grab Heaven and Earth. Alright, and Bay, what is Bay? Oh, okay. I don't know how to shift her weaponry, but she's got them all. I don't remember what Bay uses. No, what the chakram? Is it twin axes? Where's she gonna look? Let's see what by key. Yeah, she's stuck with Man in Heaven, and it didn't give me the option to edit her. I can actually probably edit what she's using when I use her in battle. So just remind me when we actually get into battle. What is Bay? She uses the twin axes. Okay. And Bay has no interest in Heaven. That should be everybody who matters equipped. So I'm actually going to give this a shot. It is probably going to fail horrifically, but it's worth a shot. Now, does it consume our money, is what I want to know. Oh, for crying out loud. It doesn't look like it does if we fail. That's good. Okay. Success rate percent. Okay. Oh, here we go. Is there a good... Is there one with a good percent? Or someone we actually would really like to have? Oops, that's not what I meant to hit. I didn't mean to hit that. Okay. You saw Luzon where? Oh, hey, sure. Where is Luzon? I don't think it would work on him, but I'm willing to give it a try. Wait a minute. Oh, Wukong got pushed back. I didn't even notice that. Mizu is moving up. This is one of those places clicking through. Let's see if we can find him. Well, here's Liu Bei. Hey, Bei, I got your son. Do you want him back? No. Sun Jian? I don't see him. Actually, no, maybe your son wouldn't be so simple if you didn't drop him on his head when he was a baby, a jerk. Let's see him here. Sun Quan. Is this a dude who I thought Sun Quan was? Is this like the actual dude? Not here. Sao Ren is who he's with. Yeah, this is probably not gonna work. Let's give it a shot. Oh, it did work! Okay. So Lu Xun is a free officer. The question is, do we have any chance of actually picking him up? Because he's way over there. Yeah, Zheng He is another I'd like to have. If I'm being honest here. But, Lu Xun is bent. How do I get Lu Xun? Can I not? Well, is that not going to work until I can actually get over there? Hey look, Rinchu got upgraded to the place she's already at. Yeah, once they get to A, you can't really... You have a better chance than doing Yuzhou Kao Ren. Alright. So what do? Do I just keep checking what officers are in my... What free officers are in my territory and hope he just kind of blunders in? Alright. We need an alliance, we need a recruitment, we need alienate. Oof. Oh, Ren. And we're keeping Sao Ren off our back, which is nice. Stop getting drunk with us! I appreciate it, but we kind of have business to be doing here. Keep an eye out then, I suppose. See if Lu Xun rolls. Well, 6,000, huh? I say that, and he immediately does. Sure. I kind of want to go north first, so I am more than happy to make alliances that keep people off my back in the south. Alrighty. So he was, where was he? Over here. We just basically gonna have to keep trying. It's a 60% chance, so. I still do appreciate that it doesn't seem to consume the bribe money. Ah, here we go. I find it kind of funny that we were just like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait until he comes up, and he just kind of came up. I wonder if he was just running away from something. Yeah, it only seems to use it up if you succeed, which is actually fairly nice. Okay. So we need to get to conquering here, because I need to start putting in more marketplaces, because we really, really need the funds. And I will be going with Rin Shu again. Actually, can I put Lina? I actually can't put Lina in, unless she is my controlled character. Huh, okay. Yeah, he should be down. There he is. I will not be able to change Baiki's weapons unless I am playing actively as her. Which will be next time, because it is still your turn. Okay. Looks like the main camp is right there. And I start way in the other corner. Not the opposite corner, but the other corner. Okay, I know what to do. Get moving, guys! Alright, you mentioned the rage meter. Yeah, marketplaces and weapon stores are what I need, because I want to get our weapons upgraded. Because trust me, it's not fun, even on the lowest difficulty, fighting in the later fights with low weapons. Also, if there's a specific combo you want to see, Pi, let me know. I'm mostly just kind of playing with it right now. Oh, hello. It's mixing X and Y. I'm pretty sure it does the same way in Warriors Orochi. Basically, I'm just saying, like, do you want to see the XY combo? Do you want to see the XXY combo? Do you want to see the Y in the air? Just that kind of thing. Like, if you want to see what it actually is with this weapon, let me know. Yes, I do see the orange bar. It's the thing that's wrapping around that, Pentagon symbol thingamabob, right? Also, I really like that little throwing thing, even if it was very disorientating at first. Let's see, what is this? Increase speed, 2 units, false orders. Base repair, base raid. Nope. This is a large-scale stratagem. This means that some of our people are going to be withdrawing. So Yuan Shao is temporarily withdrawing. And so is... oh, it's just him. Yeah, I see the orange bar. Whoa, this is a little bit laggy. Also, if you look above the map, you'll see the what says 30 seconds. That's how long until the stratagem goes off. Okay, what's a rage attack? Hold on. Just a sec. Okay. Computer was telling me it was a bit too hot, so I need to move the fan on it to try to cool it down a bit. Where is Pinshu? What are you doing? What? What are you doing there? Oh, I see. It's not escort Pinshu, not him. Okay. Alright. There is no way I could get to Panchi in time, so we'll just have to hope the officers who are close by can. Actually, maybe I can. Alright, horse. Where is horse? Horse. And this large-scale stratagem just went off. Which instantly gave us a base. This one, in fact, I think. No, not this one. Alright. Oh, I see. It gave us that one right there. The one directly past this one. And I'm going to be passing this one until I can make sure Panchi is okay. Also, the bar is filled. Panchi. Oops. I stopped a little too soon. What? Oh, here. Okay. I get a little turned around in these, in the city, quarters. Tenchi! You're here! I don't actually know if it raises your friendship with, allied units to come to the rescue. I feel like it should, but I don't know if it does. Yeah, the rage bar is filling, and I'm not seeing where the rage attack is. Oh, click the right trigger rage mode, okay. If that's the case, now that Panchi has some backup, I'm going to go back to one of the other filled. Yeah, I'm going to go north to that base. Hello. Alright, click the right stick. Whoops. Get up. Get up. Oh, here we go. Whoa, hello. Nice. So this is the secondary Muso, okay. Whoa! It has an ending! That is cool! Oh, we're cut off! Wait, this is our base. How can we be cut off? Oh, also hi, Luzon. What? What? What just happened? I don't remember luring anybody anywhere, but okay. It's called the Ultimate Muso, not the Rage Muso, but it is Muso in Rage form. Okay. Duly noted. Also, apparently I need to fix my horses up, because I was not regenerating my Muso gauge while on that horse. Yeah, see how much difference a good weapon is making for you? Bye. Oh, there you go. So you take interest. If you are an officer instead of a ruler, yeah, they take interest. Which, like I said, I believe can get you offers to join their liege and abandon yours. Whoa, hi! Hi, buddy! Shu uses those knives better. Just trying to make sure I'm going the right way because this is a windy path. Also, apparently, Shunbei taunted somebody again. I keep missing who keeps using that, but I can't think anybody else but Shunbei who has it. Whoa! Was it the aerial Muso? Get on the horse. Whee! And there's officers left and right here. I don't get what's with these soldiers, but it's really cool. So I'm not complaining. Also, I just beat up Zhao Yu. Again, probably. You know what? There's like so many officers. I'm just gonna run on foot. Because I have to keep getting off just to beat people up. I'm going the wrong way. Also, the other issue I don't like is you can't put your officers on horses. If they get a horse, seems to depend on their merit rank, which is kind of annoying. If you actually like want them to follow you and you want to ride a horse, ow. Also, I love that you can activate your Muso while being flung backwards. That's just kind of awesome. And down he goes. Look at all damn rewards. I don't know why these guys get merit rewards. I guess it just applies to their level in general, not necessarily level with me. Okay. Okay. And these are the ones nobody cares about. I guess I just kind of kicked Guan Yu to the curb to go. He's like, you don't want to join me? Fine, get out. The striking spear of the kingdom bravely marched forward, bringing glory and prosperity. Interesting. Can I modify what stratagems I have? I don't think I can modify if I'm using someone else. But I think I can for Li Na. Yeah, let's keep go. Let's go conquering some more. Form an alliance. Recruit an officer. So what are we looking at? Is there anybody interesting? Also, what's the damn it? Because he didn't join us? I do kind of like how they are like mechanically in the cities, but also in here, and you can also use them. Like, I understand why they like remove prefix and their subordinates from being used, but it always kind of annoyed me. I'm gonna be totally honest. That being said, I am not seeing anybody of interest here. At least not to my interest. So I'm gonna try... Oh! Hello! Where was Zhang He? Is he here? No. I know I saw Zhang He somewhere. This guy, yeah, that's what I think it was. He didn't want to come play with us, though. Which makes me kind of sad. Oh, hey! Should I accept? Shunbei is actually one of my own, so should I leave it open for a famous officer? Or should I accept? Because I already know Pan Shi is going to be the third one, which I think you are limited to 3 sworn siblings, or is it 2? I'm going to turn it down. And we are being invaded there, which means I don't think we can actually invade in return. So what does our map look like? Yeah, it can actually you won't actually lose something until its defense goes down to 3. So I'm going to let it do that. And I am just going to get to beating people up. What's the difference between lieutenant and common? I think lieutenant would be higher ranked, but the common seem to be up higher on the list. Also, once we actually get a decent cash flow going, I'll probably start just raising everyone's merits so we have better, oh yes, I need to... What was it you wanted for Baiki? It was man and earth. Was it heaven and earth, or was it man and earth? I don't remember. It looks like common with an E, but I will actually take a closer look. Earth and man. Okay. There we go. She's set up now. Yeah, I'll take a look when we get there, but it looks like an E to me. Why would I have like 20 different commanders? Whoa. Whoa, hello. This is kind of cool. Feels like it's a little slow to stop the combos, though. it's Kurt. Alright, well since you guys have this, I'm gonna move on. Her Muso heals herself. That is actually very nice, yes. Horsey. She's so tiny on this horse, it's hilarious. Alright. Also, if you're wondering, the base of this horse is actually red hair. I forgot how to make horses jump. Come here. This button? I don't know. There we go. That's how horses jump. I couldn't remember how to... Alright. X4Y. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice! Haha, you guys all got beaten up by a little girl. I don't really like that she seems to have some trouble when enemies get up too close. That's not too bad. I'm gonna at least try to get her her Muso up here. I know the point is not letting enemies get close in the first place. That's a little hard. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be raising my Muso gauge, which I thought it would. Alright, north we go. Up, Sadoodle. Alright, let's take a look here. Oh, not high enough yet. There we go. That's so cute! One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, shockwave! Nice! Oh, the enemy commander appeared, huh? You better go talk. You got some words for him. Well, and by words, I mean arrows. Yeah, we need to go this way. Where's Peng Tong even coming from? I know we have an alliance from someone, but I don't remember who it is. I mean, not anymore. It's already over. Kind of him to get in trouble the moment we like knocked out the commander. And Baiki gets a whole bunch of merits. And looks like he mostly got cannon fodder. But that was a kingdom of cannon fodder, apparently, so, whatevs. Okay, who am I getting drunk with now? Okay. This is unexpected. Okay. Are you sure he's not? Are you sure he's not Gilgamesh? Because that felt very Gilgamesh-y. Why are you squipped out though? I'm more uncomfortable by the rather forceful confession. I'm just gonna quietly push that letter in the trash. Maybe next game. I think I could technically propose to him if I actually, like, seriously wanted to, but I don't want to. I like the dude, but that was very, maybe in a different game I might, but not quite this, this minute. I don't know if forward is the word I would use, but that's a word. Forceful is more what I was thinking. Because he kind of didn't give you a whole heck of a lot of option to say no. You don't feel like he's husband material? Why not? Like, I'm actually kind of curious. He just seemed very Gilgamesh-y to me, but that's about it. I'm just surprised he got to it first. I was expecting Pan-Shi. She's been with us way longer and used in every fight. So he is Gilgamesh. Also, our troop numbers are maxed out now. Yeah, like, okay, like, well, if she does confess love, I am going to turn it down because his actual wife is Shun Bei, not Li Na. But I expected him to do it first because he's been with us for a while. Okay, this is wrong on so many levels. For those of you watching at home who don't know, Kurt is gay. This character is gay. He shouldn't be doing this. Oh my god. What is going on? What is going on here? I feel like we're gonna get, like, I'm so tempted to keep this rolling to see how many characters I can get to confess. This is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, the voice set that Kurt uses is very very gentle. Oh goodness. Well, okay. going to mess with things a little bit. Where's Luzon? There's Luzon. I prefer... And we are just going to assign everybody to subordinates. Oh, for God's sake, it keeps doing sticky keys. I have pressed it twice. Why are you saving it? Anyways, I'm going to assign everybody who's currently not assigned. To get the prefix. If I believe correctly, assigning your soldiers to the prefix means that they can actually repel attacks on their cities. Which is why I like having that. I'm not too worried about Yi because we are going to be a conquerant up that way very soon. And actually, I'm gonna have them work on this while we do some invasions. Also, hey, Luzon. It looks like he knocked Bai Qi out of the way, which I'm not certain why. I'm really certain he's lower ranked than Bai Qi is. Right, so I want to take those last two spots, which will actually give us complete control over this corner, and it'll make it a little bit easier to expand outward because we can just push our prefect lines outward. What am I doing? I literally just said I wanted to go that way. Oh, I get it. Your ruler can only be in this top slot, even if you aren't actually playing them. I think. Let's see. Let's give Lushan some love. Yeah, that looks about right. And I believe Kurt... Yeah, Kurt's weapons are good. Once we get those two spots, though, I'm going to actually hunker down for a little bit. And, I'm going to hunker down for a little bit and see about getting some better weapons and some stuff like that. So, because we outnumber them so badly, they only have 4 bases. Alrighty, so we'll have everyone go up that way, and we will go this way, and we'll hit the main base in a pincer movement. I don't think so, Sean. I have this like sinking feeling that's not quite how it works. I forgot the weird dance movement there. like the flute weapon set. It's just kind of one of my favorites. Is it less annoying? Was it annoying before? I guess I should say. I love a little twirl and then he just side kicks the dude. Yeah, it uses the same sound clip for a lot of the flutes thing, but it's a very melodic kind of sound, so I don't really mind it too much. Who uses this originally? Just because I love that little twirl. Zenji? Horsey. Horsey. Okay. So we go this way. We go this way. That's too far, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's too far. Oh, hey! She's setting some bases on fire! I'm trying to get my rage up, but it doesn't seem to want to get up. Flowery frolicking! That is so great. I love it. Where is the commander? I thought it said he appeared. Where did he go? It says she wants you to get me something. It's because it's too hot to cook. I didn't have very much. I had eaten most of it yesterday because that was all the food I had. Popeyes would be fine, or more of the Burger King like yesterday would be fine. That'll work. Thank you. Also, hey, it's that Lena's twin over there. Also, sorry about that. Kind of had to carry on a thing while talking. Or while fighting, rather. Oh, I'm not in the main base. That was in the main base. Also, yeah, I honestly just felt like the flute fit Kurt very well. Like, his actual character is too shy, but in a situation like this, where he wouldn't be, it's so very fitting, because he'd be so very flamboyant. Hey, over here. Hey! Hey! Get back here! Hey! Don't run away from people, it's rude. Anyways, yeah, so sorry about the little side talk there, but we are done, so it's good. But yeah, that's why I love the flute so much. It's just, it's so fitting to Kurt's character, and I adore it. Oop. And his merits go up. Oh, fine, we'll take the cannon fodder. Oh, there's two kingdoms up here. Interesting. I'm fairly certain that the difference was in my favor. I don't know if that's courage so much. I feel like that said something different in Japanese, which made a little more sense. Hey! This one I want to accept. What do you guys think? I'm still shocked that she didn't get to it. Aww. Who's a little cutie. Also, fun fact, you can actually leave your sworn siblings or your spouse behind and go to a different kingdom, and if you meet them on the field of battle, they will actually have unique lines. I have not ever done that, but I'd like to see it sometime. Also, I don't know why it asks if you don't want to hold it immediately. Why would you not? I guess it's if you have a bunch of important stuff to do that time in that month. Something like that, maybe. Luzon's so short he doesn't fully fit in the frame. I kind of forgot it didn't adjust the camera angle for if the character was shorter. I think actually Lubu clips off the top of it. But we are now married. So Luzon will have unique responses to us. And he will actually give us items here and there. Oh, this is gonna be embarrassing. Look at that. Look at the battle state. Huh. I expected us to have more bases than this because of that battle state. I wonder why I didn't. Oh well. Also, wow, harsh, Lena. Where am I? Here I am. Yeah, once that strategy, you notice the stratagem is 100 seconds, but it will set fire to every base once it actually kicks in. Who did it... Actually, I wasn't paying attention. Who did it take? Rin Shu and Lu Xun both retreated for this. I'm actually going to try to use this time to show off some of the stratagems, so we aren't going to be rushing to finish this one. I'm just kind of surprised that they, that I had so few bases. Because you saw how overwhelming the numbers were. So why only that few? Lu Xun is very appropriate for the fire attack. I just, It actually makes sense Rin Shu went too, because she's a strategist. Also, I forgot you can't actually charge Ramuso in this game. It's actually kind of sad. Alright, let's march north. Ooh, the taunt worked! And she calls Bei brave for insulting the dude's mother. Hi, She. Bye, She. I wish I knew how to... I still wish I knew how to, like... consistently give officers horses. It would make things so much easier. Off the horse. $14, $13, $12, $11, $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1. That fire attack was cute, but this is how you really do it. And now every single base is on fire, which means that every single base will drop all occupants down to half health. And by occupants, I mean occupants of the side that own the base. If you look down, you'll notice Lina's health is not being affected. Neither is Pan Shi's. And we are advancing. Also, is the raid something Shunbei is doing? Because I don't remember ever putting in raid. Yeah, you can see the flames licking all over the place here. It's great, and I love it. Yeah, so many weapons in this game. The weapon styles are so good. The cards are still my favorite, but man, those others are really nice too. Let's see if I can build up enough. I don't think I'm gonna build up enough rage for her to pull off the ultimate Muso, which is very unfortunate because I wanted to see it. But rage seems kind of hard to build. It's just a corpse, you weenie. Oh, okay. okay. Interesting. Also, yeah, the fire can't actually hurt you. If you set it anyway. I think if the enemy sets it, it can and will actually hurt you. Go get it, everybody. Also, notice that, which I will get into a little bit later. The fact that there was actually a line attached to Luzon and Lina. And actually, in fact, let's have Rimshu come back for us. And I will show that off a bit more clearly. There she is. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. Where are you, Rin? There she is. So notice that it's also here. That line actually shows up when you are nearby an officer who is either your spouse, your sworn sibling, or your child. What it does... This base was already taken. I didn't realize they took this base. Okay, we'll move up. What it does is it will actually combine your Muso attacks. Which we need to get into the main base, but I will show it off. Because I find it really cool. They take the main base! They took the main base! Alright, I'll just... Now watch. Oh, I got Zun instead of, Chi. That's alright. You see, it combines the Muso and has both of them use the Muso at the same time. That will also happen with Shu, which I will show next fight. It only works on the character you picked to play, though. Like, even though Luzon and Renshu are close to Lina, if I played one and went to the other, it wouldn't work. Also, holy crap! We got something actually kind of not all that useful. Like, don't get me wrong, the attributes are great, but it's the lowest level weapon. I feel like these guys joined because they realized, they'd probably be worse off if they didn't. Alright. Age of Beauty, what? Hang on. Age of Beauty. Oh, have at least 3 officers declare their love for you in a single lifetime. Okay. So should I be a sworn sibling? What do you think? Because Pan Shi doesn't seem all that interested in being friends. Or should I just tell him to shove off? Actually, we'll just go ahead and... We'll tell him to shove off. So I think... Yeah, I can actually start it with, I I can start with Panshi myself.
少しお話を。
I kind of forgot you could actually start it once their rank reaches A. I think after their rank reaches A, they have a random chance. But yeah, you can always start it yourself.
私たちはこれで義兄弟。困難に
Also,
協
I
力し
think
て
I
あげま
missed
しょう
it, Maverick. You said that this actually has a precedent, this
生まれた日は
animation?
違っても死ぬ時は一緒です。約束ですよ。
If you actually said where the precedent came from, I didn't catch it. Also, I'm just kind of laughing because that's probably going to be a full grave. We got Lina, Panshi, and Rinshu all trying to share the same grave. Yeah, that was kind of a rude way to ask me to be sworn siblings, wasn't it? I can actually check. Hey, way to go, Luzon. Yeah, special is gone, so I can only have 2 sworn siblings and a spouse. Spouse? Spouse. Okay. You want a weapon forge? And probably another weapon forge, I'm thinking. And smite it as we would this pot boulder or some other hard object. Yeah, I'm gonna hunker down for a little bit here. Oh, I can't afford another weapon forge. I'm gonna marketplace. With that, let's actually see if they can start making us, getting us some alliances going here. I don't care much about the item shops, not because they aren't good. They're great. I just don't like consumable items. I prefer, in this game, I prefer putting my money elsewhere. I have no doubt it's basically required in like higher difficulties, but I play this for fun. Oh, hello. Fear? Fear. Okay. Alright, I'm actually gonna buy the higher weapons one at a time. Because they're actually kind of expensive. So I will buy them as we play as we shift the characters to play. For now, let's see about getting our people happy and getting our foothold a little bit better. Oh hey! Shen got us an alliance with Sun Jian. Nice. Okay. Is there anybody you'd like me to... Oh, hey. Oh, look at this! Oh, that is so cute. I don't really know what that is meant to be. I don't know if you can live in, like, a bad marriage, but it's cute. Zhang He or Zhao Yu? Alright, let's see if we can get Zhang He. We'll start there. Where was he? Do you remember? Because if not, I'm just gonna have to look around. Zhang He. We're gonna have to keep trying because it's only like a 43% chance, and I don't know how to raise that higher. And I want to do that so the officers don't get a little snippy and a little betray happy. Where was it? Sun Jen, wasn't it? No? Suzan? Suzan. I could do Alienate, but I don't really want to get him somewhere I can't find. Sure. Also, I want to say I am so happy this is streaming well. I don't know how it is on your end, but I have not had a single flicker of lag outside of battle. And the battle lag was not even really all that bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna, let's stick with finances and get us in a better spot, rich-wise. Yeah, I noticed that! The battle lag got kind of bad here and there, but then it went, like, away? And I blame it being bad mostly on the heat, because my computer does not do well with the heat. Yeah, if you keep it on finance, your officers may very well just raise the happiness themselves, donating their own wages. Oh, hey! Our kid got born! Aww. That is so cute! Also, no, that wasn't an audio error. Her voice is very, very quiet when she talks there. Oh, we had a son, which means his name is pretty much picked for us. Yeah, right? Actually, I think the reporting is less, hey, you just gave birth to a child, and more, we have inspected the child you gave birth to and he is actually healthy. That's what it's always seemed like to me. Because, I mean, even if you gave birth to it, we're kind of a ruler. We don't really know if the kid would be healthy or not. That's kind of a doctor's job. But anyways, yes, since it is a son, Lu Xun had a canon son in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms called Liu Kang. Also, the wording is very hilarious. So now that we've had the child, after a certain amount of time, the child will actually join us. They will actually join as an officer. Aww. She gave me a thing. What did she give me? She gave me a thing I already had. I appreciate the thought. Also, I feel like Zhang He is getting frustrated at this point. She's like, you again! But it's it's a little under a 50-50 shot. We just have to keep trying. That's all we can do. Until he finally accepts. I don't actually know how to get a higher chance at that. I don't even know if it's actually possible to get a higher chance at that because you're attempting to steal an officer. And if you use Alienate, they get kicked out. Hey!
お願いしますね。
We got him! So what was the other one we wanted? It was Zhao Yu, wasn't it? Still sticking with finances? Yeah! I feel like basically I just like, oh god, fine, I'll join. Just for the love of God, leave me alone. Alright, so Zhang He is down here. Which bumps his friendship up quite significantly, which is fine. B and C are fine. C is fine. As long as they're not E or F, I'm comfortable. As far as I'm aware, they will not start getting unhappy until they hit F, but I don't like leaving them at E. So now I just have to figure out where in the world Zhao Yu was. If you guys remember, by all means, let me know, because I don't, and I didn't mean to do that. But I got him anyway, so who cares? I am honestly tempted just to like scout all of these people and just steal them from everybody else. But I have to get more land before I can do that, so I can get more marketplaces, because I do not have the best... funds right now. Alright, where are you, Zhao Yu? Let's see. Is that Yosuke or is that somebody else? Some Shu, some Qual, Moon and Queen. Sima Yi. I could, but I'd rather have a little bit better footing before I try that. Because you actually can, in fact, keep Sima Yi in line. You just really have to give him a high position and get your friendship up with him very quickly. Otherwise, he's going to turn on you. Where's Zhao Yu? Does he not have a kingdom anymore? Because I think we released him. I don't see him. Did he? I don't remember him joining us, but very well could have. Yan Yu Jing, Ping Ling, Shu Sun Sun, Shin Ding, Shin Dong, Ding Ling, Shun Lao, Sun Kunrei, the Fates. No, he's not here. Okay. How do I see if he's a free officer? Oh, territory info, I bet. Yeah, here we go. Tell me if you see him, and I don't, because I could very easily miss him, though I'm trying not to. Zhao Zhen, not Zhao Yu. Ling Qing, Wei Kei, Zhao Wen, Hu Jin, Zhang Yang, Lu Gong, Lu Fan, King, Lai Ming, Dai, Zhang Zhang, Sao, Zhang Hu Feng, Meng Yang, David, Ma Long. Zhao Yu will be near the top. Oh, it sorts famous officers up near the top? Okay. Ling Zhao, Zheng Zheng, Song Zong, Ring Du, Wu Xian. Sima Shi's still here. Wait, I thought I saw him in... Oh no, that was Sima Yi. Sima Shi is his son. Okay. I will start to go when it looks like we ran out of the official names, but feel free to correct me. Oh, here he is! Zhao Yu. He is in Baiqi's prefecture. Yicheng, okay. And 50-50 shot, and it looks like he decided to join us. Ooh, nice bow. Okay. Zhou, okay. I am going to do something that may very well be a poor idea, but I want to do it anyway. Where are you? I just have to figure out where he is again. That is a poor idea! That is a poor idea, and my success rate is tanked. I think that's because I'm virtuous and he's not. We're literally the opposite ends of the morality. So he isn't really all that interested in us. I could have sworn I saw Sima Shi somewhere here, though. Did I just miss him again? Oh, trust me, I'm not pursuing Lubu. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, so you guys ready for another, like, 20 failures in a row? Oh my god! He agreed right away! Yeah, I know Sima Shi was. I was looking for his father, Sima Yi. Now I'm going to be looking for Sima Shi. First I'm going to be doing this. To get his friendship up. Yeah, I said she when I was looking, then I realized, wait. She is wrong, it's Yi. Okay. So his son was a free officer. Where was he a free officer? Because I have the memory of a goldfish. Sao Pai. Did he leave? Did he leave? Oh, he might have left. So I don't see him near the top of these lists. Do you guys see him? Am I just missing him? Yeah, I think Sima Shi made tracks. Yep, looks like he did. Alas. We'll take a look. We'll keep an eye out for him a bit later. Oops. Hello. I have never actually had this work. But apparently it doesn't impact your virtue if you demand that they surrender. Which is kind of interesting when you think about it. Alright, so we need an alliance is what we need. not a great success rate. Hey, where's Simai? I guess it's a good. I guess it's just the way it's phrased. It's like you're threatening them, which seems like a really bad thing, rather than trying to like make a deal. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Also, I am going to make a bit of a call here. Oh, Sima Yi is like hot in this game. He's really, really hot. I intended to put him as a prefect, but I'm really worried because if they rebel, they can take your city. And I don't remember if it gives you a chance to quash the rebellion before they take it and make their own kingdom. But you know what? We never got anywhere by being smart. I can't. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, I can't set subordinates, right? Right, because everybody is their subordinate as far as the chain of command is considered. Okay. So Shunbei needs about 3 more subordinates when we get more officers, but for now we're doing okay. Is there a way to give him more? Oh, I hit shift and I add. Okay. This is fine. And she and Sima Yi just kind of hanging out behind Pan Shi over there. And because Kurt is there with all subordinates, they can't actually do anything to Hefe. Hefe? Yeah, I kind of like making sure all of my officers like me. Because I kind of like not being stabbed in the back. I know it's kind of weird. Group training. Hufei. Oh, group training does do everything, even though it says multiple instead of all, like the banquet does. Hufei. Yeah, it's okay. I know Chinese pronunciation is a bit, I'm used to both English pronunciation, which is kind of all over the place because English beats up other languages in the back alleys and rifles through their pockets for random syntaxes and words, and Japanese pronunciation, which it's pronounced phonetically. I'm not really used to Chinese pronunciation. So Yi is still resisting a bit. Even though it says they only went to B, it did in fact raise their friendship. It just didn't raise their friendship enough to raise it to A. And Sima Yi is the one that's making me a little bit nervous. There we go. So he is now pretty much set, and as far as I can ever tell, he is not actually going to do anything to us. He likes us too much, so he's just going to go ahead and listen to us. That being said, we've been going on for like 4 hours now, maybe somewhere around there. So I think that's gonna do it. The fact that I can in fact stream this means we will be back to this. I will at the very least finish Lena's story. I will very likely, after that, I will very likely do another story, either with Lena or someone else, as an officer serving a lord instead of as being the lord ourselves. Because it is actually it does actually have you do different things if you are not the one who's ruling all the stuff. So that we are done for now. We will be back for this some other time. Because I had fun with it, so I hope you guys had fun with it. So I will see you next time.